So we know Phil Mickelson is not competing in this year's Masters. Tragedy. Now, I personally believe this is a huge, huge mistake from the PGA Tour and the folks at Augusta National. And it's my belief, I don't know for a fact or anything, but I believe this, that they went to Phil first and strongly advised him not to play in this year's event. And the reason why I think that's a huge mistake, well, I believe they strongly encouraged him because they didn't want any of that publicity, that negativity coming on to this particular tournament, which would make sense. Augusta National typically does not want all that publicity, that limelight on these other external issues. They want the tournament to be the main show, the main course, the highlight of everything, and they want all the other stuff, let's say, just to be left outside the gates. And I get that. And so somehow, either the PGA Tour or the folks of Augusta National, I believe, let Phil know that, hey, this isn't going to be your year to show up. So don't do that. Here's why I think it's a huge mistake, huge error, because this is what's going on. We know that the Saudi League has dates set. They're going forward. They've announced 8 events. It's happening. So what I would do, let's say I'm running the PGA Tour, I'm Jay Monahan, I would reach out to Phil and say, hey, Phil, look, let's get you back at Augusta and let's get you back to playing golf. Like, I don't want this to be some fight between you and me. Like, let's just bury the hatchet. Let's not suspend you. You're 51 years old. I'd hate for your, the end of your career on the PGA Tour to be that of a suspension. I want you out here. I want you defending your titles. I want one of the major champion winners out trying to win another major championship at age 51. I want that. That's good for the game. And if we're all about growing the game of golf, you would want that. Augusta National is for growing the game. They have the drive, chip, and putt with the kids hitting the drives, the chips, and the putts that they ultimately qualify and they compete on Sunday, the week before the Masters. They're about growing the game and getting the game into the eyes of these youngsters getting into the game. And they do a great job at growing the game. They have the Women's National Amateur Championship at Augusta the Saturday before that. So Saturday is the women's event. Sunday is the drive, chip, and putt. And then Monday we kick off Masters Week. And Augusta National has always been on the forefront of growing the game. Now, I do find it ironic that everybody wants to grow the game. However, they don't want a competing league to be involved in growing the game. They want to do it all themselves. Whatever. Okay, I get that. Maybe I don't get that, but that's what's happening. A little hypocritical, for sure, to say the least. However, when you have Phil not there, that speaks, huge amounts. That's loud and clear that something is going on. And regardless of whether you want the publicity or not, it's going to be there because you have a major champion winner, a past multiple Masters winner, who can play, is physically able to play, can compete there, not playing. All because, okay, he said some things, you didn't like that, he's whatever, okay? That's why if I'm the commissioner, I say, dude, we want you there. And the reason I want him there is because I really don't want him going off and being angry to the point of I'm going all in with the Saudi League and Live Golf and I'm going to go hardcore in that road. down that avenue. See, that's where with the PGA Tour, you don't want Phil to go there. I wouldn't want Phil to go there. I would want Phil to stay here, or at least not be going angry. We see when someone goes angry, then they got an axe to grind. They want to get you. They want to get back at you. They have something to prove. They have a chip on their shoulder. Those guys are more dangerous than somebody just going, I just want some more money, right? If they like you, then they're probably not going to try so hard to destroy you. And so with that, I would have, and I think the PGA Tour made a huge mistake of not reaching out to Phil and saying, come play the Masters. We want you there. The sport needs you there. If you're really, truly about growing the game, then why are you kicking out a guy who has the potential to really, truly grow the game like nobody else? Like at his age, at 51, he reaches that younger generation that they're trying to reach and can really help grow the game of golf. But no, that's why it's such a huge mistake. Let me know. What do you think? Should they have banned Phil? Should they suspend him for all that he's done? Or should they say, no, come back. Like, we want you to be a part of growing the game here. They don't necessarily have to listen to all his ideas about, let's do this, let's change all this stuff and give you so much more money. They don't have to do that. But they could welcome him in a little bit more and say, you know what, you brought some valid points. We're not going to suspend you. We're not going to penalize you. Everybody makes mistakes. Let's work on growing the game together. But that's cool. Now, if you want to leave the PGA Tour, that's fine. Now, I don't agree with how Phil went about doing that. I think that was ridiculous. If you're going to leave and start your own league, just do it. Don't, start stabbing people in the back on your way out the door. That is never cool. That is unacceptable. Everything he did about it was horrible. We get that. But rise above that. Be bigger than that, PGA Tour. Be bigger than that. Don't get so angry. That's a problem. You got type A over here and type A over here, and both of them, neither one of them want to give the other the satisfaction of, they don't want to give the other guy anything. So that's where you have to rise above and say, look, if I'm Jay Monahan, dude, we want you to play. I think the tour's in it. Rise above it. Just come up, just step up and say, who cares, dude? Let's get you in this is the Masters. After all, you're a major winner, and it's going to look silly if you're not here competing. I want you to compete. And then what's Phil going to do? Is he going to go stab him in the back again after that? No, he's probably like, dude, man, the guy, he was pretty gracious to me. I appreciate that. He's he's a better dude than I thought. Yeah, and you could always say, Phil, I don't agree with everything, but you know what? I get it. I get why you're angry. It's okay. No big deal. I would hope you would make better decisions in your words next time, but I'm not gonna penalize you for the rest of your life just because of that. So we want you to be in the Masters. You should play. I would do that today, tomorrow. I would do it every day to try to get that dude to play. That's what I would do. I don't think it's going to happen, sadly, and I think what's going to happen as a fallout of that is that Phil is going to go 100% to Saudi League Live Golf. So I'm looking forward to seeing that too, to be honest with you. I mean, it's going to be an exciting time in the world of golf. But I think it's going to come back to bite the PGA Tour more than anything else, because the angry ones are always the ones to watch out for. Let me know your thoughts. It's going to be exciting either way.